Okay, so let's look at question number 2. It says that the diagram shows the curve with the equation y is equal to 2x squared minus 5 over x plus 3. The curve crosses the x-axis at the point P, which is 1, 0, and M is a minimum point. So this point here is point P, the point here is point M, which is the minimum point. So the first part of the question says that we should find the gradient of the curve at P. The gradient of any curve at any point is the derivative of the curve at that point. So let's write down the equation and then find the derivative of the equation. So we have y is equal to 2x squared minus 5 over x plus 3, and the derivative of this, which is dy over dx, will be equal to 4x plus 5x to the power negative 2, and that is the derivative of that. Remember, the equation here can be written as y is equal to 2x squared minus 5x to the power negative 1 plus 3. And when you differentiate this, you get this particular derived function. So if we want to find the derivative at P, which is 1, 0, we substitute the x value into the derived function. So we get the gradient to be equal to 4 multiplied by 1, which is the x value at P, plus 5 multiplied by 1 to the power negative 2, which is just going to be 1. Then this is going to be equal to 9. So the gradient at P is 9. Option B says we should find the coordinates of M, and we should give each coordinate correct 3 significant figures. This is important. So let's see how we can solve this one. So since we were told that M is the minimum point, we know that at the minimum point the derivative is equal to 0, and the derived function is dy over dx is equal to 4x plus 5 over x squared. So this is definitely supposed to be equal to 0 because M is the minimum point. And from here we can find the x value by multiplying through by x squared. This gives us 4x cubed plus 5 equal to 0. And this also means that we have 4x cubed. Let me write it this way. It means that x cubed is supposed to be equal to negative 5 over 4, and hence x is going to be equal to the cube root of negative 5 over 4. Let me get it from my calculator. Cube root of negative 5 over 4 is equal to negative 1.077217 and so on. But since we are asked to write it 3 significant figures, there's going to be negative 1.08, and that is 3 significant figures. Now, since we know the value of x, we can just substitute into the main equation to find the value of y. Y is going to be equal to 2 multiplied by the x value, which is negative 1.08, minus 5 divided by the x value, which is negative 1.08, and plus 3. I'm quickly going to type this in my calculator and write down the answer. 2 multiplied by negative 1.08 plus, because we have negative 5 divided by negative 1.08, it becomes positive 5 divided by positive 1.08. Then we have plus 3, and of course the first one is squared, 2x squared. There is a square here, so I'll square this, and my answer will be y is equal to 9.962 and so on. Since I want to write it to three significant figures, y will be equal to 9.96. So the coordinate of the point M is equal to negative 1.08, comma 9.96. So that is the coordinate of M. And from here we can move to question number 3.